Hello everybody, and welcome back. We've got ourselves a fun one today. This is Artist Reviews OG Mega Man Cast by Kinkymation. I haven't done a react in a while, so I thought I'd settle into something nice and cozy. Shall we? Let's do this shit.
As you guys know, I like to run around and poke fandoms with a stick.
Hey, that is a noble pursuit. Very noble pursuit. Hey, let me tell you something. Anytime you can fuck around with people who take shit too seriously, I'm all with it.
So far, I have a few of them under my belt.
Reverse 1999, Warframe, and Darkstalkers. I'm gonna have to look at those. I bet those are fun.
So I figured, since I'm on a fucking quest to play all the classic games that I didn't get to play when I was a kid, that I would play Mega Man. But before I play Mega Man...
Okay, we gotta talk about this screenshot in particular. Only evil people stretch out retro games like this. They were not made to be played this way. They were made to be played in a 4:3 ratio. Also, that fucking 2xSAI filter is fucking disgusting. I am sorry.
And I want to look at the characters. Now, I'm well aware that we're diving into penis, or at least for the first few games. I know, there's not going to be any boobies here. There's no estrogen to be found. It's fine. We don't need it. And that these designs are probably going to be deleted old, but
yeah? I mean, this is, 80, when the fuck did Mega Man came out? 86, 87? Like, that shit came out for fucking ever ago. Like, just looking at this makes me feel old. I remember when this shit came out. I remember running this shit out the West Coast Video back in the day, man. Oh, fuck, I can feel my arteries hardening.
I want to do it anyway. I don't know anything about Mega Man. The only thing I know about Mega Man is that, like, there's a good doctor who made all the man robots. He's made the penis.
Well, I don't know if, I'd go so far as to say he made all the penis. At least for the, first game, yeah, the first game was, Light's designs. Wily wouldn't start designing things until Mega Man 2.
And then there's an evil robot that hacked all the penises and stole them, and you as Mega Man have to either, like, rescue them or put them out of their misery. I don't know what the actual lore is. Do we?
Okay, that bit of, explanation depends on the version of the game. The original, obviously, you just, blast the robots until they blow up. In Mega Man Powered Up, if you beat a boss with just the Mega Buster, you quote-unquote rescue that robot and can thus use it in another playthrough of the game. But that was something they added for Powered Up. One of these days I'm gonna do a fucking playthrough of Powered Up. It's a fun little game.
Gank them? Who cares? Who knows? So let's look at some characters!
Dun, 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 dun. There it is.
We start with the classic, the boy!
Mega Man!
There it is, the one that started it all. And it's interesting to see pixel character, like 8-bit characters so fucking close up. When you can see the massive fucking pixels that they were made up with. Because, at least for me, and I'm sure most people in my generation who played this shit as a kid on a standard television with no scaling or whatever, it never looked that blocky when we were young. It was only later where, you know, these things started getting blown up and we realized, oh shit, these are made out of individual squares, right? I had always thought they were just, you know, drawn, you know, like regular art, you know what I'm saying?
He's a blue thing, chat.
Yes, he is.
He's a blue boy. Oh, that is like aggressively 80s core. Oh, I know this sprite. I've seen.
What's so aggressive? Wait a minute. What's so aggressively 80s about that? It's just you know, blue jumpsuit, blue underwear on the outside, blue gloves, and a blue helmet. Blue da da dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da.
Oh boy, oh that is like aggressively 80s core. Oh, I know this sprite. I've seen this sprite. Okay, like, dude, it's like Astro Boy or Astrobot, whatever the fuck it's.
Definitely closer to Astro Boy than Astrobot.
Called, but like blue and actually has a shirt. Like, you don't look like a robot, but I love you. The thing
I don't know if I'd agree with. It doesn't look like a
blue
robot.
and actually has a shirt. Like,
You know, like you can see it has like the lines which denote that he was assembled out of like segments that were put together. You know, there is some robotic elements in this. Not to mention his arm is a fucking gun. You know, that's an undeniable symbol of robotics. But the thing is, the lines. It looks like they took pieces and they just kind of bolted them together, like a fucking modular PC or something.
you don't look like a robot, but I love you. The thing I like, though, is that for a really old design, he really does stand the test of time, doesn't he? Like, I could see Mega Man now, and I've seen him in 3D because he's in Smash, and I immediately know who it is. It's...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a very good point. It's Mega Man. They didn't do a lot, but what they did, instantly recognizable. You can spot Mega Man from a mile away.
It's one of those silhouettes that it's iconic in its simplicity. It's very friend-shaped. It has great shapes, like really big feet, the big arms, like the arm cannon, the really round helmet. It's just super cute. Is the design something that's super complex?
Fuck no.
But he doesn't need to be. It's Mega Man. He does not need to be complicated. Especially if you look at, like, the OG sprite. Look at that fucking bullshit. Like,
yeah, I never realized.
especially if you look at, like, the OG sprite. Look at that fucking...
I never thought that it would... I never thought the thing might look evil or whatever. Oh, but yeah, all you really need is the eyebrows and he looks like a fucking villain.
Fucking bullshit. Like... He's just going and shooting eggs at people and, like, just doing his bad stuff.
Yep.
I like it, though. It's a fairly good color scheme as well. It's, like, mainly blue, mainly monochromatic. But he does have a little, like, yellow accent here.
Well, not monochromatic, more bichromatic, because you'll notice they're playing with different shades of blue. Like, most of the helmet is that dark blue, as is the gloves / gun, and the feet. You know, the part where rubber meets the road, as they will.
Here and there in, like, the renders, which is nice. But for the most part, very, very simple. Great silhouette, great action line. He's iconic for a reason. Like,
Yep.
Remember that old designs chat oftentimes came from the limitation of we can't do a lot with pixel art. And
You see? Hold on a second.
oftentimes came from the limitation of we can't do a lot with pixel art.
This is closer to what retro games looked like back in the day on the old televisions, right? Like in some cases you could see Pac-Man. It kind of looks like he's made out of like stacked lines, like he was 3D printed or something. But like on a really old screen, or at least on a good arcade machine, he would look a lot smoother, right? This still kind of looks like an emulator with a filter on it, but this is a lot closer than the Mega Man gameplay that we saw earlier.
And instead of like making him super complicated,
Oh my god, fucking Bomberman Zero. Oh, okay, I gotta stop again. Bomberman Zero was was one of those really misguided ideas that Hudson wanted to try to make something that appealed more to the West. The Japanese developers of the time were we're really hung up on trying to appeal to the West, and how they did it mostly was through this obnoxious and garish designs, this edgelord bullshit. But the games still had a lot of the Japanese jank. For example, this fucking game, you had to complete all 100 levels in a single sitting. Fuck you, by the way. There were issues like that with this, with Bionic Commando, with Quantum Theory. A lot of these games where, you know, the Japanese developers tried to appeal to the West, but didn't really understand that what we wanted was their games with the quality of life improvements that we see in ours. You know, it's hard to describe it. It's really outside of the scope of this video, but it's something that when I see this fucking picture, I'm sent all the way back. I think The Last Revenant was another one. There was a few of them where you could just tell it was like a Japanese person who'd never even seen America on a fucking travel brochure trying to appeal to Americans, right? Anyway, let's get going.
In the future, we just refined it. Hubby said he had some forbidden art for me. He put it in the document.
We all know what's coming.
Hold on. Why does it look like something from Planet of the Apes? What happened?
Okay, no. I can't let that slide.
Why does it look like something from Planet of the...
The guy from Planet of the Apes looks, that costume looks fucking amazing. This shit looks like a guy who went to Home Depot, got some little Tupperwares and those big tubes that you attach to the back of the fucking washing machine, and made that into a Mega Man costume. That's what this shit looks like.
Apes! What happened? This one is a failure on so many levels. First of all, no neck.
Yep.
Second, there's too much yellow on it. And, like, his anatomy is super borked and weird. Too realistic. Yeah. Like, Mega Man works because he's, like, blocky and cute. And this is not blocky and cute. This is a monkey with a gun.
I don't know if I call him a...
Like, blocky and cute. And this is not blocky and cute. This is a monkey with a gun.
Nah, this isn't really a monkey with a gun. This is, like a sci-fi... Like a fucking... How do I explain? Like if you shaved Solid Snake's beard and made him like a super futuristic redneck or something. Also, that shit looks like it doesn't fit. You'll see the sleeves. They look all, they look fucking super huge. Again, the tube thing that I said earlier.
This is not shooting eggs, this is shooting fucking bullets. Dude, no, the more I look at this drawing, the more like fucking tilted I'm get it. Like, the proportion is terrible. One leg is thicker than the other. His knees are pointing in opposite directions and not in the way that they're supposed to.
Yep.
He has, like, no forearms. There's, like, no fucking foreshortening or perspective on this. The gun is in a completely different perspective than his fucking arm is. Off center, off center, off center, off center, off center, off center. It's like we just slapped a dude's face on a badly drawn fucking, like, oh, we need to make a cover, but, like, they're not gonna take the Japanese art seriously. It's too cutesy, bruv.
And that was another issue. A lot of games, when they would see release in America, I don't know about Europe. I don't have a lot of experience with PAL games, but like they would take the game, right, and they would put just absolutely atrocious art on the front, and this lasted right around midway through the PlayStation era, really. If you were lucky, they would fashion the screenshot into a screenshot into the box art. If you were lucky, if you were really lucky, they would actually keep the fucking Japanese box art. I think Blazion was such a case, but for the most part, the art would be replaced by just absolute trash. And I mean that. I'm not one of these weeaboo purists, you know. I would have been happy with the idea of making new art if it was good new art. Like, you look at some of the fucking Atari 2600 game covers. I mean, those are works of fucking absolute gorgeous works of art. You know, this is just fuck it. The kids don't understand good art. Fuck it, put whatever. That's what this looks like.
And like they made this and it looks terrible. And you know what the worst part is, things? I can guarantee you, they went up to an artist and were like, we need a cover for tomorrow. Because this is rushed. This is incredibly rushed.
It looks like it,
sorry.
yeah.
Like, no good artist would be happy with this on the cover of something. This was a rush job. I've been there. You get a client, they go up to and they're like, I need this for tomorrow. And I am like, are you gonna explain the project? No. And back before I used to be my own boss, I had a boss like this. I need a video for tomorrow. Are you gonna explain to me what it's for? No. Go the fuck to hell, my guy!
Okay, what's the point of doing that? That's what the hell I want to know. I mean, call me fucking crazy, right? But I want to know what the fuck. I want my artist to know what the fuck is going on if I'm commissioning somebody to do an art piece, right? Let's say if I ever made enough money off this YouTube channel that I could actually pay somebody to make a thumbnail for me, right? I would like them to see the fucking video and, you know, ask me some questions and, you know, try to come up with something that captures the spirit. And that's a fucking YouTube thumbnail, right? I can't imagine just saying, oh, here's something that we're going to be charging $50, $60, $70, $80 for at the fucking Toys R Us. Let's put some garbage on it. Right? And let me, hold on a second. This is what the fuck I'm talking about in contrast, right? Come on, you motherfuckers. Like, back then, the Western game art was still fucking beautiful. Here's a... Why do I keep getting these stupid... Okay, this is a bad image. But you can see from here, right? Look at Berserk here. We got this sci-fi dude and these crazy ass robots. He's blasting the piss out of them, right? And it really conveys what you're doing. There's the tight corridor. There's the robots around the guy. You know, he looks like he's fucking from Logan's Run, but then again, that's not a surprise. This is early '80s, right? Here's asteroids. Kick-ass ship. And he's blowing the shit out of these asteroids. Right? Like, it captures the feel. Right? Even here's some stupid shit. Circus Atari. You have the circus performers. And you have balloons. And you have the fucking... see if I can blow this bitch up. There we go. You have the little trampoline that you use in that shit. You know, absolutely gorgeous material, right? And it's again and again and again, you know. Air Sea Battle, there's another good one. This gorgeous painting of what could pass for like Battle of Midway or Pearl Harbor type shit, right? And then you go a few years later and you get this shit. Like, what the fuck happened?
And like they probably weren't even given the fucking material to work with. They were just told the character looks like this.
Yep.
Not even given like references.
Yep.
That is god awful. Ugh.
At least it isn't Captain N Mega Man who sounds like a heavy smoker.
My mega buddy. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that fucking cartoon sucked so much ass. I watched a lot of it because I was a huge Nintendo fan back then, but like, oh, looking back at that was just a stupid fucking, stupid. I will never forgive them how they depicted Simon Belmont as this cowardly, vain, dipshit, right? Like, they they bastardized that dude. They bastardized. Mega Man was not much better. The elves and Faxanity were all fucking Elvis impersonators. It was a dumbass show.
Oh no. I'm gonna cry.
Oh.
PlayStation 3.
Back in the day.
Ew! Ew! That's not my boy. That's not my boy. Es como el cabrón de las fiestas que dices que traes tu botarga de hockey y sale el tío pintado de verde. This is like if you have a kid's party and you want like someone to show up as like Shrek, and instead of getting like an actual costume character, your uncle just shows up painted green with like a spoon attached to each ear.
Yeah, that's actually a very good description. It's kind of like I was saying about the art itself. It's some dude fucking dressing up, kinda, for the kids, but they don't really care. But they're not really into it themselves, and you could tell. Yeah.
Like this was a joke character. Please tell me that.
There was a newer Mega Man cartoon a few years back that had an episode where this version of Mega Man showed up.
I mean, at least they can.
Hey, I gotta find that.
At least they can joke about it, you know.
Wait until you see Mega Man 2 and 3 European box art.
Oh god.
Those are somehow even worse.
Oh god. Dr. Wily. I read that as Willy.
Well, that's because you put 2 L's in that bitch.
You're the evil one. That's a butt chin of terror.
Oh yeah.
Evil scientist. No, he has the silhouette chat. Oh, that hair, mama. I love it though because like if we talk about it from a very simple character design perspective, the pixel art just looks like a crazy Einstein. But the render makes his hair kind of look like bat wings. And it's also using a lot of triangles, which, as you guys know, convey chaos, intensity, villainous intent. And with Dr. Willy here, I know it's Wily, but fuck it. Dr. Willy Mecha fucking Poop Pants over here definitely has that, like, bad guy aura going on. I definitely prefer the more modern render, because I think that purple and black and, like, the red tie is a much stronger look.
Also, purple is definitely something you would associate with like royalty, right? And considering Wily's whole thing is he's trying to take over the world, that does fit.
In the first one, he just looks like disgruntled big pharma employee.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that.
Meanwhile, the newer render definitely gives mad scientist. Not only is his facial structure better while still keeping the butt chin of Doom, but the color scheme is way more villain coded.
Oh yeah.
We have like that nice little detail on his belt buckle as well.
Oh yeah, he spent some money on that one.
He has the red tie, black pants, black shoes, purple lining in the coat, which really, really sticks out. And he's still very like pointy and still very evil coded, but now he looks more serious.
Also, you'll notice in the left render, the old render, he seems a tad bit pudgy where they slimmed him out in the new render. Just something I noticed.
So he definitely fits like what I would give it as an antagonist to a game like Mega Man. Yeah. So I like this one a lot. He definitely has the riz to be like an evil character. Even though like the pixel art is so fucking funny, I'm sorry, just what? What's the most prominent feature? An ass on your face. It's very funny that Capcom used Albert Einstein as the inspiration for the evil doctor and Thomas fucking Edison as the inspiration for the good doctor.
Yeah, that guy is right on the money. Their names even are Thomas Light and Albert Wily, which is an interesting juxtaposition. I mean, yeah. I'm sure she'll get to it.
I was gonna ask if Einstein inspired any of this. One atom bomb and still mad. He didn't say make it, he just came up with the theory. Oppenheimer did.
He actually did write a letter to FDR to convince him to fund the project.
Oh, then he did do it, my bad.
Okay. It's worth remembering that when Albert Einstein tried to convince FDR about the project, he had just got here from Germany, right? Where Einstein was Jewish, so he had to skedaddle real fucking quick, right? And let's be honest here, the fear that he had was actually quite real, that the Nazis would develop the bomb first, and they would win the war because at that point a nuclear bomb was the fucking win button, right? So yeah, that was a very good idea to be like, hey, you might wanna get this before things get really bad. Einstein sort of changed his tune with regard to using the bomb once everybody realized that the Nazis weren't really that far along in that sort of research. A lot of scientists had fled Germany because of the whole Jewish thing, and what was left was a bunch of fucking quacks doing stupid shit like the fucking the Horton plane. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but like the weird stealth glider shit and the fucking air gun, the massive fucking air gun. Like they went in a whole different direction. And by the time we get to the end of the war, Einstein is more concerned about, hey, if we drop this shit on Japan and everybody sees what this is, everybody's gonna fucking want one. It's gonna trigger a massive arms race. Of course, we dropped it on the Japanese, and it triggered a massive arms race. So, I mean, Einstein wasn't completely baseless here. He understood the implications both in letting the enemy get the weapon first and later in using the weapon to end a war that was pretty much over. But again, out of the scope of this here video, so I'm gonna step back a bit.
So, why did you misspell Wiley?
I didn't do it! Spanish did it!
It's actually Dr. Wiley, official voice acting.
Wave, you're lying. There's no voice acting in Mega Man
8.
Dr. Wally.
We have Dr. Light. A perfect example of shape language and character design. While Wily is a pointy butt face,
Yep.
Light is a round, friendly, fluffy thing. Dr. Light is round, he's all circle, he's very soft, fucking mofu beard. Even like round nose, super round eyes, very open, non-threatening posture. His lab coat is closed. He looks like a real science guy. Really, really cute, really sweet. Like a dad or a grandpa, some sort of Santa, you know? I see remnants of a pompadour. I see them too. Like, it's a really, really solid design overall. Very...
You know, I didn't even realize that. I never thought about the pompadour back in the day. You know? Like, even when I learned about what that was and how that appears in like Japanese school dramas and shit, I never really thought about it. So I'm guessing Light had himself a little rebellious phase in his youth and kind of calmed down as he got older, as people usually do.
I see remnants of a
And
pompadour.
Santa,
I
yeah.
see them too. Like, it's a really, really solid design overall. Very simple color scheme, nothing to write home about. Red, blue, America colors. But the sprite looks mad. Why are you mad? Then again, I can't really fault the old Mega Man sprites for looking the way they did. We had limitations back in the day.
Yeah, it comes down to that eyebrow thing that we were talking about before with Mega Man. Like, you put the eyebrows in a certain spot, and it's kind of hard not to make him look a little pissed off, even if that's not the intention.
Fun fact, in the Mega Man X games, Light can teach X how to do the
Yep.
and sure you can.
Oh, that's so
Yes,
cool.
This is real.
You guys are gonna, next thing you guys are gonna tell me that, like, they have a collab with, like, a fucking obscure-ass gacha, which they probably do, honestly. Dragalia lost. No. No, they did not. Oh, Wave sent me something. Hold on. This is prevalent to this character.
Oh yeah.
What do you make of these?
These
Okay.
seems to be energy resources.
Okay, another side tangent. Dubbing for most games in this era sucked. And again, it was something that persisted until far into the PlayStation 1 era, and even a good way into the PS2 era. You know, shit like this was the norm when it came to voice acting. There are some atrocious dubbing examples.
but I've never seen this type on Earth.
Did 4Kids dub this?
I don't
Close
know where
enough.
the energy came from, but you cannot let it fall into Dr. Wowie's hands.
Dr. Wowie! See, this is how you people sound when you keep telling me that KO is pronounced Chow.
How the fuck is it pronounced KO? Knocking the poor little bastards out?
Just because some fucking person on a fucking show. Just because some voice actor said it in the game.
Hi, I'm Omo Chow.
No!
This is a Chow garden.
If it's Dr. Wily, why don't you guys call it Dr. Wowie? Wowie is canon! Wowie is canon! Energy.
Yeah. I think that's a bit different. I think in the shitty ass Mega Man 8 dub, they were trying to give Dr. Light like a Boston accent or some shit like that. I don't think it worked. I don't think anybody in Boston sounds that fucking stupid. But it was very much it was definitely a very different choice. I gotta pull up that scene from the Japanese version at some point. But like, I get the feeling it didn't sound that way originally. Whereas the Chow, that was definitely a choice from the Japanese version. This fucking phone over there. That's definitely a more faithful pronunciation based on the Japanese version of the game. Like the little guys even say Chow. So it's clear that's what they are. Ad break.
Shit! That's rad! You know what else is rad? Gamer subs! Do you want energy? Do you want to be able to fight 20 people as one man? May I recommend trying out gamer subs? Yeah, fucking energy for days, baby! Laser focus, dodge, and you will exude pink fire if you get too excited. And it's pink because he used fucking code KinkyMation at checkout. 10% off, remember that. Ton of energy. And if you don't want energy because caffeine is spooky scary, they got you, baby boo. Caffeine-free flavors, sugar-free. Become a man. Be like a dragon. Be like Kiryu. Boom. Chill over. Anyway.
Anyway.
Roll. Ah! Oh, she's so cute.
Yep.
Also, some estrogen. Finally. Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of women in this one. There was not a lot of women in this series. Oh fuck, man.
She's so weirdo.
Yep.
Let me guess. This is probably Mega Man's sister. Someone mentioned something about Rock being his
Yep.
actual name and then this being Roll. She's so cute. Like a maid robot. How is that a robot? This looks like a person. This looks more like a robot because it has like the weird arm things, but like it's so scuffed compared to the new.
I think it's kind of hard to tell because in the newer design she wears the long sleeves, whereas she has the strap going on here, and she's got the bare arm, so you can see the segmentation of her arm, right? But she still has the Mega Man type of feet, so there's still a callback to that.
One. Also, fun fact, this is exactly what Umineko's art style looks like. She's so cute! The little red dress, the big boots, the cute little black sleeves, but the green bow is an excellent touch as well. I love her! A lot of the robots be like people. I wish we had robots like that, but then everybody's jobs would disappear. She is a robot. She does not look like one, but I'll believe it. The thing I do like, though, is how cute her outfit is. Like, the silhouette is great. Like, dressed tight on the top and, like, flared out at the bottom. I also like that in keeping in theme with, like, the robot thing, that she also has, like, Mega Man-esque boots.
Hey, you notice
That's
that?
not just something that Mega Man has and that's it. Like, that, she looks super cute, looks definitely...
If anything, it looks more like the Mega Man boots in the new design. You'll notice on the old one, there's, like, a little cutout, right? Where you can see, like, a flesh-toned foot. That kind of gets in the way of the whole robot thing, I feel. But, like, one of those things I noticed,
Definitely adorable. I do wish that there was something a little bit more robotic about her, but then again, 2B exists, right? So, I will forgive that.
Yep.
Great color scheme, super cute. The 2D sprite is hella cursed. Noroi, but it's cute, Noroi, you know? look how sweet it is.
Yep.
She has an arm buster, but most of her gameplay appearances has her hitting people with a broom, vacuum, or giant fish.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
Also, this exists.
Oh, yeah.
Was this part of the
robots in
Tekken
Mega Man are
thing?
sentient.
Even if it's empty, the box itself could be useful. Good luck, Mega Man!
Damn, shawty. Okay, yeah, this is not roll.
You
This
should
is
see
rolling.
Roll's ult.
Yeah. They even fucked Roll up in that goddamn release.
Luck, Mega Man!
Kind of
Damn,
bimboed
shawty.
her up.
Okay, yeah, this is not roll.
You
This
should
is
see
rolling.
Roll's ult.
Yeah, this is from Dragalia. Huh, that's so cute. I can't get over the fact that they look like real people. I thought that, like, megamanwasbald.com.org.
I can see where someone would think that. I mean, at first you would think the helmet is a bit more form-fitting. It's not until later games when you realize how fucking big that thing is.
I mean... That's pretty literal, chat.
On the
Imagine you
nose.
make a robot that's sentient like a human, that can think like a human, that can express itself like a human. And your only purpose in life is that you have, like, a pair of scissors stapled to your forehead. That's it. That's your job.
Oh my god.
What the fuck happened? All the other ones were like perfect humans, and now we just have a creature. Did Dr. Light run out of funding? Did the grant finally run out? Was like his secret project actually like Mega Man? That's it. It's a certified creature. Both of them. But I like how the new render at the very least played with shapes a little bit more, and so he has like that distinct Mega Man art style of like big hands and feet and very round head. If this is like one of the enemy bosses, I'm surprised by how friend-shaped it is.
Also, the new design, the hand reaching up for the scissors, right? That suggests what he does, where he throws the little bastards, right? You know, I always, when I was a kid, I always thought he just did this and like launched the scissors that way, right? But this kind of gives them a more reasonable interpretation of what Cutman does when he attacks. Also, why the hell would you use scissors for lumber work? I mean, if it was me, you'd have a fucking, like, I don't know, like a chainsaw on this shit, right? Like a little like a chainsaw mohawk.
He's not at all intimidating. Like, I'm laughing my ass off, I'm sorry. Remember, in MM1, they were nice bots turned evil.
Yep.
Okay, so that's why they're all super friendship. You fucking figured out consciousness, and this is what you're doing with it?
Cutsman's the name and cutting's my game. And I'm not just talking about paper.
It's Gutsman!
Oh, fun fact, Gutsman, that motif appears in several places throughout the Mega Man franchise. Like, somebody at Capcom really loved this fucking gorilla-looking motherfucker.
Why do all of the robot masters look like absolute creatures? He looks like a monkey! Okay, but
You
this-
see, that looks like, yeah, that looks like a monkey. Like the Western Mega Man didn't really look monkey-ish. The monkey was definitely this guy.
This one I can see it being more useful to society than scissors on my forehead. Like, this guy is strong, he can carry things. I love it, though, that even though it's a much burlier unit, we're still respecting the art conventions of Mega Man. We're still keeping that, like, mostly triangular vibe. Big hands, big feet. Square! You guys know Square. Stubborn, reliable, strong as fuck. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's always the impression I got from Gutsman. Kind of stupid, too, but, again, that's another archetype of huge characters like this.
It's a very, very good use of that principle. I think that you'll see more shape design in older designs rather than new ones, because back in the day, we didn't have as much detail for shit like this. We had pixel art and we maybe had like a render, right? So knowing how to play with shapes was actually critical to designing a character well, because you can't do it with a lot of detail, so you have to convey that feeling through just shapes, so they did it really, really well. Guts.
Oh, she is not wrong. Like, especially like with say Final Fantasy, like they went out of fucking control with the detail once once the graphics started getting good enough, right? Like, none of those people look or dress the way actual people would look or dress. In fact, you see that a lot in RPGs nowadays, and like you also look at that in anime and fuck in the gachas. Like, have you ever seen the characters from Genshin Impact? All these little fucking details, these little belts and fucking pieces of jewelry. They look almost like Christmas trees more than people. It's fucking weird.
This man, also an absolute creature, feels more like a robot than the other ones, I will say this. The pixel art looks like it's wearing a turban.
Baby!
Iceman! Oh, it's so cute! This one looks like he's permanently tweaked out on speed. Friend-shaped, I love him! With his little feet thrusters and, like, blowing ice at you. The sprite, again, is Noroi. Christ! On a bike. He freezes you to death, and he can make you free ice cubes. That's so useful. He looks so cozy. I love that he's essentially wearing, like, a robot-y version of a snowsuit. Because, like, he has his snowsuit with his, like, fuzzy hood, but, like, he also has the robot gloves and, like, the bolts in his belt and, like, the obvious robot feet. Super adorable. When I was a kid, I thought he had the manliest big mustache. It does look like a mustache.
It does indeed look like a mustache. And again, that's part of the whole idea when you zoom in and you can see the big chunky pixels that maybe they didn't look that way in the original context. When you blow it up like this, you can't unsee weird details like this. It kind of messes up your perception to zoom in like this, I feel.
I think he's like a weather system maintenance bot. Not no more ice cubes. Give me bomb. What is that? Design? I mean, I guess. Like, we needed a demo man at least. We need at least one robot that like dealt with explosives.
Yep.
It has tits. It's kind of giving like demo Chica from FNAF if she was like a lesbian of the kind that like to hang out in lumber yards. That's a stereotype for some reason. I don't know why. Like
lumber yards. That's oddly specific.
It looks a certain type of way, chat.
Yeah.
I like the updated artwork more because he doesn't look flabby. He's like definitely wider than the other ones, round. Again, very, very friend-shaped, all of these are.
My man looks like Freddy Fish.
A little bit, thank you. Fireman! I mean...
On the nose!
Yeah, literally, what else was I expecting? It's a man and he's on fire. That looks like a gas stove burner. Is Fireman just like a portable stove? Was Dr. fucking Light just building shit to go camping with? I think this is one of the...
Bro, that'd be awesome. Instead of having to fucking set up a campfire. Hey, Fireman, get over here. I want to roast some marshmallows. Come on.
The coolest ones in terms of concept. Although I will say the old artwork is cursed as shit. Like, what is that? And like the idea of a bulge, but no bulge. And then the new one just looks much better. I love the shoulders. They balance out the legs really nicely. He doesn't have hands, but like he still has like the really wide sleeves almost.
Yeah.
And now the fucking burner on his head looks much nicer. No mouth. Under boob again. High voltage. I mean, Alec Man is just an electric dude. That's it. That's the vibe.
Right back
I
on
like
the nose.
Thunder, the lightning motif on the mask and on his chest plate. I love the color scheme. It's definitely electric. There's a lot of color going on here, but it's pretty well balanced. This is just shocker, deadass.
You can't escape me.
I like that in the pixel art he looks like a luchador.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Jeez, this is not real. This looks like the bad guy from like fucking Pikmin 3. Yellow Devil, it's just cheese.
Okay, yeah, wait a minute.
Like the bad guy from like fucking Pikmin 3. Yellow.
He does kind of look like fucking cheese in that second one. Like when you see the shit coming out and then you see his body, he just kind of looks like how like Swiss would have like holes in it. It looks like that. If he was a little more closer to like a white yellow than the current yellow that he's got, I could see that.
Devil, it's just cheese. The hell with him, this asshole. Oh, there's a lot of vitriol in chat. Did he steal your wallets? Oh god, it looks like the Necromorph cookie. It's an absolute creature, but I kind of love it. It's just a block that attacks you, that throws shit at you with a very menacing eye. Bright fucking yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Annoying.
Bright yellow.
Annoying. He looks annoying. Like, if the fucking thing is to be annoying, he looks the part. So we're gonna leave this one at this for now. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's very iconic designs for a reason.
You say you're leaving it now, but there seems to be more video left. Quite a bit more video.
And they're very simple, but they have really, really good design language. They're fairly easy to understand. A good time overall. I actually can't wait to play the game. Because, like, chat's doubting me at every second. And I love playing like an animal and actually showing them, like, yes, I can beat the thing.
Yeah.
In fact, it almost seems like you guys don't want me to play the game because you don't want to see it. Because, like, y'all are cowards.
Girls playing games usually gets an audience, so I think she's gonna be fine there.
If it does well, I'll probably make another review right away. Who knows? I have a lot of these. You guys know me. I like poking phantoms with a stick. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me which Mega Man game is your favorite, or which one of these is your favorite character. There's like no estrogen here. Put more boobies in the game, Mega Man. Holy shit. Maybe I'll do it myself. You can run from it, hide from it, but Lily will find you all the same. I will turn everything into a waifu. I will make the yellow devil a big booby lady, and you guys are gonna fucking like it.
I'm not sure if I'd like that. Because then it sort of then it's less sexy and more funny. They're like breast missiles, you know? That's the image I imagine. Like, this hot chick comes at you and then she like shoots her breasts at you and you gotta fucking dodge them. Fucking uncanny as shit.
I will make the yellow devil a big booby lady, and you guys are gonna fucking like it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this manlet? What is this certified
manlet?
Clock? Oh, it's really cute. It's so Whittle. He's so Whittle, baby tiny. He's so Whittle. Oh, I've been informed that he only looks like this because the style for this game is more chibified. He's supposed to look like the other ones. No, he's Whittle.
Oh, he's cute.
He looks like he's trying so hard to be menacing, but he's so friend-shaped that he just can't do it. It's so cute. I love the purple with the gold. Nice little, like, blue and red accents are really sweet, too.
Like, yeah, he, there's no way you can make this design menacing. It's just too fucking adorable.
Love the purple with the gold. Nice little, like, blue and red accents are really sweet, too. Look at that Weedle face of Amger. This is, like, aggressive. It's giving me cuteness aggression.
No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
Ew! Ew! It's throwing its poops at you.
Not quite.
I don't desire your fucking anal gland oil or what. That's disgusting. This one had a Japanese version. Why a Japanese version?
That's why.
Oh. Oh. No. Oh.
Yep. I remember in the lead up to this game being released, a lot of people were like, what the fuck, Japan? Oh yeah, that was people were looking at Capcom a little funny.
Japan. Oh, that is inappropriate. Japan? That is very inappropriate. Japan! Every fucking time. Like, I know they usually don't mean it that way, but like every fucking... Are you joking?
Okay, I gotta get on my fucking high horse. There's like, what is there, like 3 black people in Japan? They don't really have a lot of exposure to it. Also, you know, in this particular case, you know, that's kind of the color that oil is, right? Kind of that really dark color. And you can see the bright spots here. They kind of look like when you shine the sun on like an oil slick. You see like little patches of light reflecting off of it. This kind of looks like. I think the real thing that got people was the big lips. Because the big lips is very much a minstrel show stereotype, right? I think more than anything, that was the issue where Capcom had to start editing the fuck out of this, you know, at least recoloring it. But like I can see where if your culture is mainly only exposed to black people via American media, I can see where the problem comes, because a lot of popular American media tends not to show black people in the most positive light. It's getting a lot better now, but American television and music is definitely not what you want to be inspired by when you're drawing or making a black character. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, yeah. You know what? I see why we recolored this. Dude, is that fucking blackface? I like the bandana, but it's just like spreading its bussy and shooting its contents at me, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, that's his arm. Oh, perspective failed you.
I was wondering where the hell she was getting that from. Like, I didn't really think about it, because, like, if you look at it, it looks like he's got his legs out like he's jumping, and he's got his arm like this. He'd be using this arm, right? Like, I get what they were trying to do here. You can also see, like, the gray arm of his on the top, right? So it's not like it was unhurt. It's not like it's not like it was completely without perspective.
I thought that was his bussy neutral. You're not good at perspective if that's what that fucking looks like. Show a little bit of the torso.
Fair enough.
I'm glad it's his arm. Bonus meme to round out the video. The EU cover of Mega Man. Oh. I mean, it looks better than the American one. At least this one, they had more time, but, like, it's a kid in a Halloween costume. None of...
Oh, yeah, this goes hard for no fucking reason. Like, Gutsman looks awesome here. Fireman's alright. Elecman, I'm not sure. And, he looks more surprised than anything else. But, like, Gutsman and Fireman, they got him good here. And then, of course, you got Wily over here, who, they're really going for the Albert Einstein look in this one.
This says robot. Oh, that is a man that has been haunted by his time in Germany. It goes hard for, like, no good reason, but I think I prefer the Japanese artwork. It's so much cuter and charming. Like, this is just, it's nice, but, like, I like the blockiness of it, and the designs are much cuter, okay? But alright, anyway. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on Twitch also. I want to hit 40K. Remember to go check out G-Subs. Go get the new flavor and use code KINKYMATION at checkout for 10% off your entire order.
Alright. And, yeah. That was our video. Go sub to KinkyMation. Drop a comment. Tell her I sent you, Maybe she'll react to one of my videos. Like one of my videos in the Thoughts playlist one day. I don't expect her to react to a playthrough. That would be kind of weird. But, that was fun. That was totally fun. I'll have the link to the original in the description, of course. If anything, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. And as always, God bless you.